Well, I'm excited to have in the studio a couple ladies here from Rascal Roundup. This is an incredible fundraiser. It's coming up before you know it. Gosh, here we are just off of the Garth Brooks weekend and another big weekend ahead of us on April the 8th. How are you ladies doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is my daughter, Deanie, and I'm Kia.
Hey.
And we run the Scholarship Foundation.
Brock Riemath Memorial Scholarship Fund. The event this Saturday is called the Rascal Roundup.
A big party, basically. Y'all have some great music. You have food. You have a silent auction. Let's talk a little bit about where the fundraising is going.
We're going to have a lot of fun. Like you said, 4 bands. We're going to have live auction items. We're going to have raffle items as well as tons of silent auction items. The funding goes to educational scholarships for seniors in high school that are falling between the cracks. They don't get the big scholarships. They don't get the full Ride Pell Grants. It's the ones that fall in the middle that we target.
Great. A lot of that to be concerned with. So the event is happening at the Office Grill and Sports Bar, and it's happening April the 8th, getting underway 5 in the evening, lasting all night long, and you've got one heck of a great lineup here.
We do. We're going to start out with Dylan Taylor and The Rhythm. They're local town boys. We are going to move on to Eddie and the Eat. They're coming to us from Amarillo.
Awesome.
We have 40 Thieves, who are previously known as Dick's Hat Band. Those are our boys. And our guys from Abilene are coming up. Callahan Divide are going to headline for us. So it's going to be an awesome night. Got something for everybody. It's just going to be an amazing night. It's going to be great.
And you had mentioned something about having a dual purpose.
Yes, ma'am. Our family is huge on education, so we're raising money to send kids to college or to help them in the financing of going to school. The kids that fall in between the cracks, like Mom said, the ones that don't get any type of scholarship, they're not salutatorian or valedictorian. But we also spend most of the night bringing awareness to organ donation, since Rascal was an organ donor. So we spend, sometimes giving facts about that. We have information on what the list looks like, that there's a name added every 10 minutes. And it's a 2 to 4 year wait for Texas. It's just, when we first started, I think it was right at 100,000 people. This year, it's like 120,000 people are already on the list. So it's a huge need, and it's a shortage. So, yeah, it's really important to get that information out there and let people know that there is a need. And, I mean, like Rascal said, he asked Mom about it, and he said, you're not going to use them where you're going. So it's important for people to know. We want everybody that we know to be organ donors. So that's why we spend so much time and effort getting that information out there to tell people why it's so important to us.
How do you set up to be an organ donor? Is it just on your driver's license, or are there other ways to do it?
Yeah, you can always check the little box, for your driver's license. You can also get online and register as an organ donor that way. The most important thing, though, is make sure your family knows. Make sure everyone around you knows that you want to be an organ donor. Because when it comes down to it, even if your driver's license has it on there, if one family member is uncomfortable with it, they will walk away.
Really?
Yeah. So make sure everybody knows you want to be a donor. So it's really important on that front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to being out for this event, April the 8th at the Office. And admission is only $10, so this is all going for a very important cause.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having us.
And the silent auction and everything else. Thanks so much.
Look forward to seeing you.
Look forward to seeing you.